Well, my Wi-Fi is pretty effed up. There's so much malware and viruses on my PC. That's not even fucking funny. Like the amount of times my PC loses a Wi-Fi connection is probably about half a dozen times in a day. So I hope the hackers and trolls realize that they're going to be exposed sooner or later, right? I don't know if they realize that or not. So anyways, I'm just continuing my recording here. But the game kind of blanked out during the middle of my recording, which is no surprise because this game is notorious for having developers and moderators as trolls, or for trolls as moderators. So I mean, if you want to play this game, just be ready. You're going to have to deal with some of the scuzziest people in the world. Okay. Looking for the Falkland Islands. There we are. So I'm just recording my only professional that I've gotten in my AV8A. Even though I've flown at almost 3,500 matches. Alright, that should have played. So I didn't hit the replay button, which I don't think I actually did. Start replay, it won't start it from here, it won't do anything until you go back, and then it will load it up. Or maybe it won't. That should be loading it. There we go. Oh, one of the fat transient roommates in here just doesn't know how to close a cupboard quietly. Thank God he's gone, and how many more days? I think 3 or 4. I have no idea why my landlord allowed someone to live here for 20 days like it's a fucking hotel. You know, my landlord's a nice guy, but God almighty, is he fucking stupid. He's a compulsive liar, too. Okay. So let's see if I can get a better view. So that's something. So I have to restart it. I need to get my vector switching in there. As I was saying during my last live stream, I just ended up deleting it because I don't really like having streams up there that are less than 3 hours. So now I just gotta wait for the specific view to load. Let's see if I can get a good view. That might be good for showing the vectors. One there that I liked. Thing is to get the camera to friggin' hold position and not friggin' move. Still looking for another view. Like the decent views. I'm trying to look for a specific one, yeah. I think this is just the takeoff. I have a full notch if I can record. Not only do I have to record my point of view, but I have to record the enemy's point of view and any friendlies that I think should be in the video as well. Let's get this. Wait until this gets into position. See, some of these would be good if the camera would just stay fucking still. See, that's a good filler view. And now the plane's dropping too low. Alright, I think that'll do for takeoffs. Otherwise I'm going to be here all day looking for the perfect shot. Oh, let's get rid of the record. I don't want to take up too much safe space, or free space rather. So now I'm just going to be recording player's view from my perspective until I get my first kill. Then I'll do that. Then I'll do some flybys from after takeoff onto the first kill. I'll get some different camera views. Player's view, what I was seeing when I was flying this. And it'll get to a certain point in the video where I'll no longer be able to change the flybys. It just won't allow me. usually only at the very beginning. It'll only allow me to use the default view and player's view. Take up all this free space and just wait for this to load. So this is how much of a pain in the butt it is to do videos on the PS5. Like I said, it's not user friendly at all to get replays. Shoot down that fucking road. Toxicant 99. Some of these friggin' names, man. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll pause it. And now we'll go back and restart it because I want to keep all these files together. Like I could just play out the entire mission, but as I was explaining in my last video, my last live stream, I can't rearrange any of the files or name them or make file folders on the PS5. Like the PS5 really is meant for friggin' little kids. It's pretty brain dead when it comes to video editing. Not to mention, you will not be able to use any sound bites or any music other than what's on the PS5. It will not allow you to transfer videos from your PC. It will allow you to transfer photos for some reason, but no sound bites or music or videos. It will not allow you to do. So here, we will just play it. The objective of this is to get some different views on my missile firing. That would have been nice. I have to restart it now. That's another stupid thing. It will not allow you to rewind a replay. So every time you want to grab a shot, you have to go back. And if you miss a shot, too fucking bad. You have to start from the beginning and work your way all the way back to that friggin' video shot that you want. I'm not sure who the friggin' made these replays, but I don't understand why you can't rewind. Speed this up a bit. That's the problem with speeding up. Not sure what it's downloading again, but okay. So now, it'll get to a point where it won't even allow me to go into cockpit view. I want a forward-facing view, but for some reason, I don't know why it doesn't center the aircraft. That's probably the closest I'm going to get. See? That's why the last video that I recorded took 3 hours, and I still have to edit that. Just took 3 hours alone to get all the clips for the video, all the replays. Well, I haven't even done the video yet for it. My last video took about 12 hours to edit. Actually, more like 16 hours to edit. Because the thing with Share Factory is it will only allow you to have 100 clips. And well, I went through about 250 clips. So like I said, Share Factory and the PS5 really is meant for people with the mentality of an 8-year-old. Which is pretty much the mentality of Gaijin employees. To connect here. Hate me. You have no one to hate but yourself, man. If you hate me, what do you hate about yourself? Okay, so let's stop record. Now we need to grab the viewpoints of the two people that I just slapped. Like I have to say, if you're forced to cheat or hack to win a game, then you, sir, have the mentality of a 6 or 8-year-old. Like, I don't know why they have this touchpad on the freaking PS5 controller. Let's see if I can aim in on the O of the connecting. See? Look at that. I'm trying to freaking put this dead center where the O is using the pad. Oh, there we go. How many tries did that take me with the freaking stupid touchpad that they have on here? Okay. I don't even know why the frig they have a touchpad on the PS5 controller. So now we're going to grab the P16's point of view. Okay. Now, actually, let's pause the recording. So I do want to grab one more view from him. We might as well grab. Fuck off. Toxicant. Fucking stupid name. I really feel sorry for kids that grew up in the internet age. You guys were kind of really screwed over. Yeah, he doesn't even know where I am. Anyway. This one I'll probably only need this view. Yeah, see with that one, since he's looking behind him, I only need one view. Okay. So I just want to go back out of this once more. So I want one more view from that P16. So I'll probably use a default view with a free camera so I can be looking behind him. Like I said, this wasn't the most exciting match because I only really got the one kind of mini dog fight. So I mean, it's not the greatest professional for me to show him, but it's sometimes all it is. Yeah, this is me using the D-pad, or the touchpad on the PS5. I'm going to try to get up to that cursor. See that? Look at how easy that is, eh? Well, now it's fucking simple. But yeah, it's almost impossible to use this stupid thing. Okay. Preview. Oh, go down. Okay. And, like that. Oh my god, there comes my missile and he doesn't even know it. There it comes. have to restart it. Just continue. I mean, I guess I could. I have a wing. Not much out of that I can use. It just sucks that I can't position the camera exactly the way that I want to. Pretty sure I land after this. What I want. That was at 435. I want that splash. Do with this. See if I can get another. The first one? I don't even know. Anyways, it's not a big deal if I missed one view. I don't know why it goes so fucking far away. Oh, it's trying to. Recording. Kind of mistimed that. That's something that I would put in the video. Like I said, I'm not going to be using probably about 75% of this footage. But I like the options there for when I actually go to edit the video. Because once this replay it's gone, it's gone. Which is why I cannot play anymore until I get this done. I want to see if I can get a better flyby of that one where it shows the whole thing. So when it's downloading, bring the replay back down to 1 times, otherwise it takes forever to load. those out of the way. Fuck this thing. I don't know why it's connecting. Yeah, see, I missed it again. That's better. And again, if you miss it, too fucking bad. You're gonna have to go back and start over again because there's no rewind in WahrThundah's world. So what I'll probably do is just get a player's view from that. Probably be the best one, to be honest, as opposed to the replay. So I think right now we'll just keep it in real time. I'm just going to do a player's view. It doesn't show my throttle. I have it at 100% right now to do that turn. Short takeoff instead of doing anything fancy because I wanted to get back in the match. So that should be good. What we'll do is we'll go back. I want some different views of the landing and takeoff. So I don't like them to be the generic player's view. Yeah, I'd like to know how many of you edited 150 shorts on a PC that had 1 gigabyte of video and 4 gigabytes of RAM. Hey, below. those flares. Probably won't use them other than the player's view, but it's nice to have. That's the thing, is trying to find a decent. That might be good. Yeah, I probably won't use that. I'll just use the player view on that one. Here, we'll see if we can get some flybys. Oh, yeah, it won't any longer allow me to change different views. So when you get it to a certain point with the video replay on PSN, it will no longer give you any other views other than the default view, which I don't even think it'll allow you to do that now. Yeah, so it'll only allow me to choose the player's view. Well, I suppose that makes it simple. Video I'm going to have to delete. Look at how long this match went for. We raised the 15th, and this was on the 13th, and I think around 2 o'clock in the morning, I can't quite remember. It sucks that I can't change different views. The only view available now is the player view. It's the one biggest disadvantage of better being on PlayStation, PS5. J7-2 should be the very last plane that shot down, I think. Stop that. Did I do this live? I think I did actually do this one live. I think this professional was live. Okay, now we need to record. So now we're going to pause it because I think I had back the base, so let's pause it and let's go back and get the J7-2's point of view. And it doesn't even matter if you get the replay fresh after you did it. It will only allow you to do flybys and wing views up to a certain point. It's usually up to about the 10-minute mark. And then on PSN it will no longer allow you to do it, which is really stupid. I don't think PSN was expecting someone like me to come along and be this detailed with the video replays. Obviously not if the share factory has a limit of 100 clips. So for me to do my last video of WahrThundah, it took 3 iterations, 3 different edits, and that's why there's 3 PlayStation snips at the beginning to signify how many times I had to edit it and do renders of it. Because I had to do the first 6 minutes, then render that, put that file in, so then it started a new file. Then I did another, I think, 4 minutes until it reached another 100 clip mark. So I had to re-render that. So now I had 2 separate files that were rendered in one, and then I had to add another file onto the rendered file in order to complete the video, which you would never ever have to do on a PC. Only on Share Factory, courtesy of PSN. Nope. And we just froze, so we're gonna have to start it over. It won't do anything now if it freezes like that. So needless to say, when you want to record a WahrThundah video through replays, you're going to have to deal with a lot of bullshit. Which makes sense, because when you play WahrThundah, you're going to have to deal with a lot of bullshit people. Which is unfortunate, because as I said before, Guardian, you made a masterpiece of a game. You made the best air game ever. I mean, it's right up there with DCS, and DCS obviously isn't as fun because it takes a lot longer. But it's unfortunate because you have scumbags working for you at your company and for your forum moderators, so you really do not do yourself any justice or your reputation by doing that. See if I'm actually still recording. The live stream might have stopped. Yeah, well, this is going throughout the time. Okay, so let's get up to we might be able to go into a flyby here. Nope, yeah, it just took me out of the flyby. We are in default with you, so maybe we'll take advantage of that while we have the opportunity to. I won't even zoom in on this stupid thing. I have the zoom preset to Z and X. I'll use that anyways, to be honest. That looks better from the player's point of view. Like I said, I won't be using a lot of this. It's always nice to have options when you're video editing. It takes a considerably longer time to do so. That's a J7 too. 3 pugs. Well, it's basically like a Japanese MiG. Interesting. So we'll be in default view. I believe we are. No, we're not. Yeah, it won't allow me to do that. Oh, maybe it will. Yes, it will. Okay. It's the thing, I can't friggin' get a full back view of it. Maybe over there. Okay. So we'll get this view, and then we'll do a player's point of view. I want to do this view because I can guarantee you he's not looking behind him. And smacky. That I'll probably use. Okay, so let's... Now I want a player's point of view from him. This one isn't as detailed as the last one. Last video I did, like I said, freaking last video that I still have to do a video on. The replay recording took 3 hours just to grab the replays. And it will probably take a minimum of about 12 hours to edit. I kind of want to get this done today because I do want to play here a little bit, but I can't really play anymore until I get this replay done. Go to 3 pugs and we'll just keep it on the player point of view. I'm pretty sure he wasn't looking behind him, but I won't know until right meow. So yeah, he is checking around, just not enough. Snacky. Good. Pause it. Stop. Go to my point of view. We don't need to restart it because now we can continue on. Let's see match. Let's record. So what happens is an F-100D comes in on both those silly dummies that decided to land at the forward operating base with no airfield defenses. Nonsense, we don't need really much of this. There's the F-100. That's the only plane that I ended up getting into a dogfight with. And it was kind of like a mini one. It really wasn't much of a challenge. But yeah, that's stupid little bastard got 2 friggin' kills by pretty much doing nothing. Just by airfield running. At this point, because I already checked out his view, he still doesn't notice me. Even right now, he still doesn't notice me from his point of view. I don't think it's pretty much until now that he notices me. And you'll see that when I do his view. He missed his initial strike and now he's screwed. Now I have the upper hand. I can usually win a dogfight as long as it's 1 versus 1. The blooming. Oh, and this is a shadow strike streak as well. ×5, I didn't get this one. Now we're going to go land. And we will pause it, and then we'll get his point of view. And we might even get the point of view of the 2 friendlies that we're on. Actually, that's what we're going to do. We'll get the view of the 2 friendlies. But first, we'll get the view of the F-100D doing his cowardly airfield strike. Nothing screams skill than shooting 2 planes while they're not moving. So now the unfortunate thing about this is that we're going to have to skip all this jazz until we get to the video that we want, or the replay that we want. We'll grab the friendly point of views after we grab the F-100's point of view. See that in a couple of seconds. It's going to download anyways. Might as well go to the F-100D now. F-100A. My mistake. AD, same fucking shit. Okay. MiG-21, SU-27 UPK, we'll grab his point of view. And there's another MiG-2, I believe. That's why you don't land at forward operating bases. Ever. Unless there's 1 player left and he's well without a range. You see how he doesn't see me yet? Still doesn't see me. And I'm coming under him right now. You'll notice his radar pop up, and that's when you see my plane. See the eye? That's him picking up me. Now he notices me on the radar. So now he turns around, and I'm pretty much already on him at this point. He misses his initial strike, which is a big mistake. Now I have the advantage. Now it's just a matter of time before I get him. Is he can slow down pretty slow, but I can slow down to an absolute stop. I fire my missile, and he doesn't notice until it's way too late. Snap. Okay, good. So now we'll go back, and I want the friendly's point of view. At least, well, we'll grab both of them, and we'll see if we want to use either, or one, or both, or none. I won't know until I see the video and how long it's going to be at this point. This should already be shorter than the other one. There really is not much to this match. It is almost a full banter. It's 8.7 to 10, I believe. Fives and A5s. I really need to get blue blockers. This is fucking killing my retinas. Now that I need a week break from just staring at anything with a monitor. The only thing else that I might want from the F100A is a free camera, just to get a view of his ejection, because that's something that I want to place in the video, is his ejection. So maybe I'll do that first, actually. Okay, so let's go over to the F100A. So if I don't get that, then it's just going to bother me. Again, I may use it, I may not. But I would much rather have it than not have it, if it'll even allow me to go into default view. Okay, good, it will. Okay, so now, I'll grab another record. We'll slow it down a bit. Look at how close he gets to the ground. He should have hit that plane. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't friggin' look straight behind me, which is fucking stupid. I don't even know where I am right now. I probably won't use any of this except for maybe the beginning. There's ejection seat. Eject. Probably very little of that I'm going to be using. So now let's get the MIG point of views. And I would continue on with the replay, but like I said, I like to keep all the files according to how the video is going to end up working. Like all in sequence instead of all the clips being jumped around, which was the mistake in my last video that I made. Is I have to go through all the clips, then I have to get pen and paper since I cannot rename them and I cannot put them in folders because PSN is made for 8-year-olds when it comes to video editing. So I have to write all the clips down on a piece of paper, the time, and what view they are, the player, and what the actual file is about. And normally if that was on my PC, I would be renaming the file and having the file folders as intro, after intro panos, like after intro panoramics, leading up to the first air kill. Then I'll have another folder saying first air kill, another folder saying second air kill, another folder saying on the way back to landing, then takeoff number 2, or after takeoff number 2 panos, which is panoramics, and then third kill, or yada yada yada. So normally when I was editing a short for WahrThundah, I would have 5 or 6 folders and have them all categorized. Well, it's not overly hot today, but it's fucking humid. Fucking Springfield's gross. So I had to wake up at 7:45. Got back here at 8:45. Had something about 8 and crashed for about 15 minutes. But yeah, if I wake up that early, then I'm pretty much fucked for the rest of the day. Okay, now let's go to the F100D and then see where he is, or A rather. F100D, A, doesn't fucking matter. Okay, so let's go to the MIG's point of view. That one. Half it now. Oh, he tried exiting? Oh, he J'd out. Wow, he just J'd out. Okay, can't get him. And he J'd out. He didn't even let him get the kill. Wow. What? Well, where's the other guy? Should be a Chinese guy here. Yeah, where's that MiG? Yeah, MiG-21S. Where is he? Well, it would be this person here. Oh, he's J'd out, that's why. Not in mission. I just don't know how he's able to shoot him down if he's J'd out. Because if you're J'd out like that, he can't shoot you down. Oh yeah, he hit him. Oh, right there, you should have been done there, Hugo in France. See him hit his tail? Oh yeah, he was done. That's why you get video edits. Here, hold on, I gotta see if that went through that record. We'll go and pause. Ooh. Yeah, he hit him. Oh, right there, you should have been done there, Hugo in France. I did not realize I would be recording my voice as well with a lot of these. Oh well, maybe that I'll make that a part of the video. Oh, it's not a big deal for me. The only thing is I can't really cut the commentary out and have the music at the same time, or have the sound effects. That's fine. Let's see if we can make that a part of the video. But he shouldn't even be alive right now. I mean, his wing went right through the MiG-21's tail. Might get a view of that MiG-19. You do probably looking right at that. Actually, I want that MiG-19 view because I might get a perspective from him. Hugo in France, you should have been dead right after that strike. Right after your cowardly airfield strike. No one would have believed me if I didn't have the replay. And actually, that's going to be a part of trying this new thing with what I did with my newest video that I did for WahrThundah, where I just have the short clips. That's going to be in there, most definitely, at the very beginning of the intro. I can always forgo, maybe with my last video, I didn't have music throughout the whole thing. Some spots that I just got the game do its thing. So now we're going to pause it. Let's go to our friendly MiG-19 and see what his point of view is on that little mini dogfight that I had with the F-100A that should have been dead immediately after his little airfield strike. To my view. So there's only 2 of us left. There's one of him. Whatever it is. Now we'll record. Right here. I don't like going into battle unless I have missiles. It's not a plane that I enjoy getting into a dogfight. So right now we're out of Shadow Sprint's peak. Oh man, this fucking controller just blows. Like I said, easy match. Okay, I just need 2 more views. I want one of the A-32 while it was on the runway and me striking him, and then I also want one of the MiG-19 to see what his point of view is. And I'm gonna have to go over some of these. Yeah, I'm not sure how much the voice is gonna. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm just making sure the audio wasn't backbeating. These are really shitty headsets. I mean, I don't even have a volume control on this fucking thing. I don't know too many people that edited a 4-hour Apollo 4 video on a laptop that was from 2008. What did it have? I don't think it only had half a gigabyte of video RAM, and I know it only had 4 gigabytes of RAM. I remember my last installment for that movie was an hour and 40 some minutes, and it would literally take about 13 minutes for it to load the actual project, and if I wanted to add a clip, it would usually take 2, 3, 4 minutes. So yeah, the rendering for that was about 12 hours, and then uploading it to YouTube was about 8 hours, 10 hours, or something like that. And if it screws up or if anything happens to the download, oh. Alright, she's frozen, so we're gonna have to completely restart it. Just in the hour and 20 minutes that I've been recording my replay recordings, live streaming my replay recordings, how many times has WahrThundah's replay section screwed up on us? Not to mention that I had to stop the last live stream because it just completely froze the game. So needless to say, it is not reliable, 1 iota. It's unfortunate because I have to go all the way at the beginning and get all the way back to the end of the match where I wanted to record. It's frozen again. I won't go go past that point. I'm not sure AKI plays. I'm sure it has, but I won't be buying anything for this game. I've spent enough money on WahrThundah. Please check and tell. Right now, not right now. Once I finish this replay section here, then I'm getting ready for another video. Right now, I'm in the middle of something. Well, that's good. I'm glad you understand. I know this is boring, but I'm showing people the process of grabbing clips for a video. I've spent close to 1,000. I think I've spent 300 on this character. I can't remember how much I spent on my PC account. I think it might be 300, and then on my original account, I'm not sure if I spent any. It. Oh, my mic doesn't even have volume control, dude. It's so cheap. I think $25 mic that I picked up from London Drugs. I can't really afford anything more. I really hope this doesn't screw up at the same time. Trying to get to the end of the match. I am streaming from PS5. Yeah, thanks, I appreciate that, AKI. Yeah, I want to get this done so I can play too, but I don't really want to play any more matches until I get the replays. This is the first professional I've gotten on the stage really, even though I've played at 3,500 matches. Yeah, you take care as well. Thanks for dropping by the live stream. I know it's not really exciting right now. From Meg's point of view, see what he's doing with that last enemy. I don't know if this is going to be worth grabbing or not. Sweet. Now we just need one last view. Possibly two, depending on whether or not he was looking behind him, which is the enemy point of view. We are at this one. Nope, we're not. This one. So yeah, by the time we're done, this would have taken 2 hours to grab replays. Now, which I won't be doing today, because I have another video to edit first before this one. I have to go through all the clips, write them down on a piece of paper, put whether it's intro, mid, or end, and then name them to see what the actual clip is. For example, one F100D player view, one F100A, sorry, slow motion wing tail strike is what I would name that. We don't want him. And that's one thing I might actually grab, but not now. The player's view from me doing the takeoff. I wish I could show you the video editing process, but I can't live stream anything that's on the PS5. It's all desktop. Go to the player's point of view, or the enemy's point of view. He was waiting on his base for a long time. You'll notice his bar go down. Initially, when I was playing the match, I thought he was exiting Jane out and saying screw it. See the enemy blue bar drop almost all the way down. He's not even looking. He's not even bothering looking around. really stupid. So let's get a free camera here. MiG-21 will be over there somewhere to the right. He's underneath the ridge. There he is. So for this time the MiG-19 is locking onto him with his missile. Might kind of beat him to it. One more time and then we're done. He got struck by 3 missiles. Ouch. Far too high attention to detail. Okay, I think that should be sufficient. I don't think I'm going to bother to get a friendly's point of view of my takeoff. Otherwise, I'm going to have a friggin' 1-minute takeoff. Again, like last video. Give me a second, I have to wash my hands. That's for the players that I shot down. I might actually do. May or may not use them. There we go. Oh, it feels better. I haven't showered today yet. Not that I really need a shower. I need to rinse my face and wet my hair and use soap on my face and my hands and my arms. Because it is kind of humid today. So I feel a little bit gross. So, who did we shoot down? 3 pugs, toxicant. Hugo in France. I'm going to grab these other names. So let's just go down here and see. Actually, since we're here, who's closest to me? Who's this guy? Bandit. Oh wow, 20,000 battles. I don't. That's pretty much how much I have with this account and my PC account. Oh, you little Lincoln. Another level 100. Oof, ouch. So instead of going all the way down, so it's 3 pugs. So now I know which ones I have. Another level 100. Wow. legs are decent stats, but he dies a lot. I know we shot down Hughlin. Another level 100. There's a really good player. And then we know we shot down this guy. Achievement hunter. Ooh. Just to give you an example what they're up against. That's what they're up against. Okay, so that concludes the recording. Now I can finally play the game. Okay. So yeah, that was 2 hours to record all the replays. And I haven't even edited the video yet. So that will take a minimum of anywhere between 8 to 16 hours. Goes by a lot slower when you're using a PS5 as compared to editing on PC. It's so much easier editing on PC. But I do not have a PC that will support 2K or 4K, whatever this is. So I can't even load the videos on there. I can get it in just HD 1080 by whatever it is. But then it lags, especially when I use the crappy video editor that I have. Yeah, I really need to get blue blockers, man. This is an observer. When you see two names like this, especially a PC beside a PSN account, that means this person is strictly here for observing. So I'll show you when we I'll do the replay after this match and I'll show you his point of view, but he's still in game. So he's strictly for observing. So that's either an admin or someone that's in here for that purpose. And you see how it's two different names, a PC name followed by a, and you can't click on the profile. So he's here purely for observing. And since the team is handicapped, I'm going to be taking a defensive role. Sure, this is a cool ground here. It looks like 8.7 to 10. There. Su-7 could probably use my help. Damn it. Not what I meant to do. I do not want to get into a dogfight with those things. Thing with these lower BR planes is that they're incredibly maneuverable. He's never going to be able to catch me. Oh god, I can flip around. Now we can get a chance of shooting him. He's coming straight for me.
The enemy is getting closer to victory. Returning to the airfield.
Well, if it weren't for fucking McFuckerson here handicapping our team. When there's someone like that purely here for spectating, when you blatantly know it's a spectator, then I don't take the game very seriously at all. So we're just going to land and see if we can find another match. See what we can always help these guys out. But yeah, I don't take a match seriously at all when we do that. Bit of trouble. I don't like getting into dogfights with these fucking lower BR planes. See how many players are on me? Is that a fair match to you? This match was rigged from the very beginning. Yeah, next time that happens when I have a spectator like that, I'm just going to leave the match. Because right off at the bat, when you have something like that, it's going to be a rigged match. I mean, number one, the spectator is already putting you at a disadvantage. So we'll have to wait for that match to end before we can get in there. And in fact, if I get another mysterious Spaceport Valley match, which I've gotten 3 matches in a row, I'm just going to leave. See, the thing is, I don't mind losing, but the other side of the token of that is the people that cheat and hack do mind losing. I just don't understand, if it's just a game, why you have to cheat and hack. So it's obviously not just a game for you, is it? So yeah, if we see another spectator like that, we're just leaving the match. If there's anyone that crashes at the beginning of the match, we're leaving the match. It's not a good idea to get in a dogfight with lower BR planes like that, because they will outmaneuver you. So we're going to be playing this match again defensively. I am at a severe disadvantage when the deck is at 2,500 meters. My vectors are pretty much useless. That's why they call it a sea harrier, not a mountain harrier. I mean, they can operate in the mountains. They're really not designed for that. So I have to install some new rules, some guidelines for matches that I absolutely refuse to play. And the matches that I absolutely refuse to play is when there's a spectator there. I had to waste 2 missiles on him. Shouldn't have fired from that far away. Oh well. I don't know if you guys have ever been an admin of a server before, or watched videos of an admin trolling the server in a funny way, but they have access to everything. They can make your character to do basically just about anything, and that's exactly the kind of access that the gameplay moderators have and the admins have of WahrThundah. Another thing with landing this friggin' high up is it's very hard to do a VTOL landing and not fucking crash the plane. They said the vectors are almost absolutely useless at this height. So on maps like that, you want to absolutely avoid pretty much getting into any dogfight with your vectors, because your performance is going to take a fucking shit, basically. So let's take a look at dipshit here who decided to ruin the match for my entire team. See if he can even track him down. I won't know until I get into replay. So what he would have been doing, he would have stayed in the match and not actually entered it, and he would have been spectating the different players going back and forth, seeing what each player is doing. Okay, now what I want to do, I'll have to wait to see who's not entering. This guy here. See, that's the thing. It says it's a PC player here, but it was a PC player plus a PS5 player. We're really not going to be able to tell anything. Alright. I really do not like losing any of my jets, especially the rigged matches. Alright, well, I'm going to refuse to play the Pyrenees again, so we're going to hop into one of my other jets. It's unfortunate that I'm going to have to short my team, but that's what happens when Gaijin is purposely fucking me over. I don't mind playing the Afghanistan map and Pyrenees, but when you start getting them back to back, then I have a problem with it. Yeah, I'm going to have to lead this match too. Nope. Sorry, other people are allowed to pick and choose the matches, so can I. So that means I got Pyrenees 3 matches in a row. I got the Mysterious Valley Spaceport 3 matches in a row. Even though they have a huge selection of maps now. And here's the Pyrenees again. Okay, depending on rank it is, we're going to have to stay low anyways. Well, this is stupid. So I got the Pyrenees 4 maps in a row. 4. Why did they show the death sign after good luck, have fun? That's like saying good luck, have fun, die. That's what the meaning of it is, despite what you think it is. Oh, I hate airstones, man. This game just blows. It's the thing, you have people with extremely short extension span playing this game. That's why I don't like playing upshot, it's all air spawns. Like this is what arcade's supposed to be for. I'm not sure why even call it realistic. It should be arcade realistic. And people are telling me, well, you should play simulator. Well, you want to buy the friggin' flight controls for me, and then I will. You want to buy me a cockpit with a VR headset and foot pedals? I would be more than happy to play sim. But you cannot play sim on a friggin' PS5, that's for sure. I mean, you're not utilizing your full body. You're not using your head to look around. You're not using your feet for your rudders. So you're at a friggin' massive disadvantage if you plan on playing simulator without a cockpit. I like to play DCS, but again, I would need a PC for that, and I will not be able to afford a high-end PC anytime soon. That's almost impossible to get any hits in this. Pretty much have to wait until the planes run out of flares or are close to running out of flares. The Sea Harrier is just not fun at all to fly anymore. Yeah, we lost. Alright.
Returning to the airfield.
stay on the notch. Let's see what happens. You might have a chance. Again, I'm at a massive disadvantage because the deck's at 2,500 meters. Seven versus six. Six versus six. Five versus six. That's the thing, those F5 Caesars. So hopefully these outer flares are posted anyway, because I think they come with 60 flares. And that's the thing, with the Sea Harrier, you're not really of any use until you're near the end. Shouldn't see me at this point. It on the F5. Let's see when we hit this rig. Pop out of the way. See? This thing is so fucking useless at this rank. Oh, there's not a chance in hell I'll be able to dogfight an F5, especially at this altitude. Sea Harrier is not that good of a dogfighter. Now would be a good time to utilize the forward operating base. This guy's based on it, it seems, for the most part. Oh yeah, unless an enemy doesn't have flares, then you're screwed. It's kind of weird because I flared the crap out of friggin' AIM-9Ls before with my engine at like 75%, not heated at all, and I've gotten struck before by AIM-9Ls. So I mean, the game's all over the place when it comes to consistency. Fuckers are tracking. See what I mean? Fuck, I hate this goddamn map for that, man.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
My vectors are pretty much friggin' useless. So if your vectors are useless, then there's absolutely no point in using this thing.
Attention to the map.
Got him.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is
Yeah, I can tell. I know you got him, I suspect. Alright, it's sunny again, so I have to completely close my blinds. So unfortunately, the sun shines directly onto my monitor. It's close. I almost got shot down because I had to close my curtains. Okay. See how useless your AIM 9Ls are? That's how useless they are. So exactly what is this Sea Harrier supposed to do at this VR? And this isn't even an up tier. This is a down tier for me. Well, the Sea Harrier anyways. So unless the enemy's not paying attention, which at this rank, there aren't very many players that aren't going to be paying attention. You're hooped. Your AIM 9Ls are useless.
engaging the enemy. Guide on me.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't do anything.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Certainly not getting into a dogfight with that thing at this altitude. And my only hope is that NF5 can get him. And I can keep him occupied. You shut the fuck up, please. Jesus Christ. Fucking backseat driver in the game. I was pretty much useless in that match. So yeah, that's why I don't like flying my Sea Harrier anymore. Even in a full downshare, you're not gonna get any kills. Not unless they're out of flares or they're not paying attention. Absolutely useless. And again, you do not want to get into a dogfight with your Sea Harrier at that altitude. You want to avoid dogfights like the plague and maps like that. Your Sea Harrier is now a hit and run Harrier. Like I can hold my own in a dogfight, well, depending on against most planes, but the deck has to be at sea level, or no higher than a couple hundred meters. This is enough tier to at least 10. Oh wow. Well, looks like the A10 had a little bit of fun, eh? Thought we're leaving this match. I don't participate in matches like that. And that happens at least once out of every 10 matches. Good luck, children. So let's see, the match has not even started yet. And we are how many short here? 1, 2, 3, 4 players short. I'm glad I'm capturing this all live, man. So if you want to play WahrThundah for full time, this is what you're getting yourselves into. Hence why I don't like playing this game very much anymore. Like, it's still fun to play, don't get me wrong, but when I see shit like that, I just want to leave. And at that point, no, it's just no longer a game. It's a game in which you use to troll people. So you're using the game as a tool for your amusement. So at that point, it is no longer a game. Like I said, Gaijin, it's only harming your reputation, man. The fact that you allow that to happen, that's only harming your reputation. And I can assure you, people have noticed. A lot of people have noticed. I'd say there's a challenge here, but no, it's not. I think that's a 10.0. Oh, 9.7. Really? An R13 is 9.7? Interesting. Yeehaw! I don't have enough players to waste on this thing to do my Heavenly Storm takeoff. And we're already down one player. Well, the ace left the match. So let's see who the ace is. Level 100. Let's see the stats. 14,000 missions. So the ace left the match. Yeah, he's gone. So we're handicapped. I'm going to be playing defensively. Which means that I won't be engaging unless we're winning the match. So that's 2 matches in this very short live stream that I have that we've been handicapped a player. And I'm pretty sure it's because this person does not want to play with certain people on this team. Otherwise, I can't see why he would leave. You know what we're going to do? Why did you leave the match, comma, ace, question mark. Oh, not connected. PC could have turned off, or most likely you just said F it and stopped. Or you could have restarted this PC. Who knows? Yeah, thanks. Could you not do that? I love how it just goes on the target without me clicking a friggin' thing. I'm very capable of choosing my own targets, thanks. Oh, that AV8's screwed anyways, so let's not go to him. Get this MiG-19. See if they can do a double strike. Let's just go on him. Oh, that's a waste of my time, eh? Now I'm completely out of freaking airspeed. Not to mention I'm dropped down so low that he's fucking definitely can see me.
Returning to the airfield. Attacking. Leaving for landing.
You know, I don't like going up against A-10s with this thing. It's probably an early, so they only have 2 lane nose, but still. Better off, these things are just good to get with guns. Oh my. Yeah, what a stupid match. That was a 6-minute jerk-off match is what I call those. Any match under 10 minutes is a friggin' jerk-off match. Yeah, I just don't get very much enjoyment out of this game anymore. This is not fun. Like, it's fun sometimes, don't get me wrong. I still do play it, obviously, but it's the cheaters and the hackers and just how unbalanced the game is that really destroys it. And matches that are 6 minutes are just not at all fun for me. They're not fun at all. They're not doing kids and the newer generations any favors by giving them extremely short attention spans. Extended stunt with the rear flip that it does keep up your left. The thing with the Sea Harrier, any Harriers, is that you really have to do engine management. I think it's kind of funny how people have their throttle at 100% and just never bother looking at their engine. That's the 10.3 version, so yeah, it is the R13, it's the 9.3. Yeah, this one doesn't have flares, this one does. too high. He's probably concentrating on his dive right now. Looks really busy. Nope. Okay, you don't want to drop down low quite yet. Someone destroyed that banter before my missile could hit him. It's the thing when people don't communicate, or it's hard to communicate when you don't have chat. That guy just basically wasted both of my missiles on that. Now I'm fucked. Anyone engages me, I'm screwed. Yeah, I've just been having really fucking shitty matches. Really shitty matches. Like, there's a reason why I've only gotten one professional with this thing in 3,500 matches. Do you think that's because of lack of skill? Or do you think that's because Gaym rigs their matches? How do I know they rig their matches? When you lose 16 out of 17 matches, then you know something's up. And that's not the only time it happened. The amount of times that I've lost 8 matches in a row, I've been about a couple dozen. I've even lost 10 matches in a row before. So yeah, this game has, you know, there is skill involved in it, obviously, but it's mostly due to the balance and people cheating and hacking in order to achieve the victory. So 4 against 7. Three against, yeah, we're leaving the match. We lost. This was a down tier, sure, but not against a 10.3. No. It's 3 versus 6. Does not look good for us. that Meg shouldn't be that far ahead of us. That's really stupid. There's only 3 of us left. We should be coordinating our attacks. But good luck with that. Sure are, aren't they? The thing is, if I'm the last player left, then I have however many enemies that are left friggin' airfield rushing me. I don't like it. Heading back. At least meeting up with that other player. That's why you don't go by yourself, you idiot. But that was just pure stupidity. We lost. It's 6 versus 2. I'm landed. Sorry, but I'm not losing a jet. If I friggin' stayed until the end of the match, every single match, I would be dying pretty much every single match.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Okay, where are we? I gotta land ASAP before they rush my airfield. People do not know what the word teamwork means. The thing, people are so selfish nowadays that teamwork is a very foreign concept. Sloppy landing, but I need to get this thing down. We're already being rushed. Told ya. Yeah, if I stick around, I'm gonna be shot down no matter what I do. I have not enjoyed a single match today. Not one. How many matches have I played? It would have been this one. Right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 10 matches and not a single good match. Not one. So if you want to start with playing WahrThundah, You can expect this to happen all the time. And if you're looking to get into WahrThundah, I strongly suggest you do not. Trust me, you want to save your time and you want to save your money. I, for one, am not giving Gaijin another friggin' cent out of my... Not that I can afford it anyways. Like, I just don't understand how people spend thousands of dollars on this game instead of helping out their fellow human being. It's kind of mind-boggling to me. But whatever. You should know the reason why YouTube doesn't want to promote me, especially Gaijin. So I speak up against them and their greedy, crazy business practices. But that's something that they can only hide behind for so long. The House of Cards is going to be collapsing here within the next 5 years. You can't build your empire on shaky ground because eventually it'll collapse. And if you based your whole empire on lies and corruption and greed, well, it was doomed to friggin' fail right from the start. So this will probably be my last match. This match or the next match, depending on how quick this one goes. That's a battle 10.0. So you have you have phantoms fighting sea vixens? Like, are you kidding me? I feel bad for the sea vixen. Unless there's a different sea vixen other than the British usage. There possibly could be. But yeah, the sea vixens only have missiles and they're not the greatest either. Yeah, that is an 8.7. Oh, he must be in a squad then. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until he goes by. If we can get those guys by right now. Okay. Let me get this hunter here. Down chairs like this, you just want to take your time. You don't want to get into dogfights with any of these because they will win against this thing. He's going down. Let's see if we can get this mirage. These are dangerous dogfighters. Yeah, that Sea-Vixen must have been in the squad. There's no way that a Sea-Vixen has a chance against the fucking F-4C Phantom. Need to land. We can land and get a couple more in, so we're good to go. It's just if it's going to be 1 against 6, then I'm kind of pooped at that point. I'm not that big of a player. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I didn't mean to put my gear down, but okay. I have to land this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Ah, God, these stupid things. I did not mean to say that. That was really stupid. Why would you rush the airfield in the Sea-Vixen with no guns? Catch me as long as I keep going up. I can climb to about 12,000 meters. Chance in hell am I getting into a job fight with him? We're already outpacing him. How high do you want to go, bud? Gotta get somewhere. Right, John Lennon will talk to my ass as well. I don't have a choice here, so anyways. Not want to get a new dogfight with an area. Okay, especially at that altitude. What the hell are you doing, you fucking jerk off? What is that F-100 doing? Good idiot. Well, we're winning. That AV-8's not doing anything either. What the fuck are you guys doing? That AV-8A is doing absolutely fucking nothing. Oh, he's going after that base. Well, I don't need to put any more effort in. We won. All I have to do is wait. Since no one else seems to be fucking wanting to join here. Wow. Nope, we won. So I'm just going to be circling my airfield. I'm going to be playing it smart here. Now this dipshit never even joined the match. So both of them are landing. God, this thing struggles to gain airspeed. Holy shit. Look at my smoke, my only block. I mean, what is this fucking piece of shit doing? Useless piece of shit. How does he have that many battles? So it's basically 2 against 2 now, which shouldn't be a big deal. That Ariete can freaking dodge aim 9 anything very easily.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Wow, people really do not know how to fucking communicate. Wow. Not a single answer from any of these tits. He's parked at his base and he's not moving. Before that timer runs out. I was gonna say, did he fucking seriously dodge that? He's trying to scram for his airfield now, which would be the wise choice. Stay away from it. He's gonna get shot down. I'm just not risking a jet for that. I don't think in fact I know I've never done it. Well, I've done a few airfield runs, I shouldn't say never. I think that was on my PC account. There's just no reason for me to shoot him down. Like, this guy is a friggin' twat. What is he doing? At least he's getting some ground kills, I suppose. Which is what we're gonna do now. So that's at the end of the match. What the fuck is that? God damn it. I hate hearing a fucking jet when it has nothing to do with the enemy jet. It really fucks me up. Anyways. How they catch up to me now? Degenerate. He pretty much summed up 95% of the WahrThundah players, my friend. Yeah, but I'm not engaging him. Off to get rid of the contrail. Notice that looks a contrail and not a chemtrail. Now I gotta get away from him. I don't have any more flares. No matter what he fires at me, he won't be able to hit me. Let's just ease towards the base. Let's see if we can get another kill. AVC took a hit. I do not want to engage that jet. It's far more maneuverable than me. Fuck off. Holy shit. Good, we won. Finally a match that lasts the full 25 minutes. That's how you win, patience. Patience is apparently a lost trait these days. Sweet. Good game, yo. Let's see this guy's stats. Actually, I want to see that other guy as well. Level 100. I do not want to go up against him. He's kind of average when it comes to planes. Very average. How about this guy? Let's say that's average. Alright, well that concludes my WahrThundah playing. The only reason that I was live streaming it was because I wanted to record the replays for a video that I will do within the next year. But that's that. Okay, we will see you later. Have a good day.